Hi, my name is Terri Sproul and I want to welcome you to my studio. I am part of the Robin's Nest Scrapbook Company's education department, and today our largest question that we get at the Robin's Nest is how to adhere down dewdrops. So today I am going to take you through some ways on how to adhere down dewdrops. Thanks for joining me. Okay, we're down here at my work surface, and now we're going to start talking about the different ways to adhere down your dewdrops. One of the easiest ways is to actually purchase from Robin's Nest are the Dew glue. And these are specially designed for dewdrops. And they are tiny little adhesives that are really hard to see on camera, but they're really tiny little drops of adhesive that can go directly onto your dewdrops and then be adhered down. So I'm going to show you some examples and some different ways to use these and other types of adhesives if you do not have the Dew glue at home. Okay, now this is a really pretty card I made out of the card kit that you can get at the Robin's Nest. And the papers are just gorgeous how they all match together. So I want to add a couple of the real pretty red drops and use those to make a heart, because a heart can be made really easy out of those. So the first one I'm going to use is actually show you how to use the Dew glues from Robin's Nest. You peel off the protective cover, you pick up one of your dewdrops, and you lay it right into the adhesive, and then you pick it up and it will have the adhesive on the back of it, and then you can glue it down. So you would put your 2 dewdrops down with your Dew glue. Another way that you could do it is to actually say you want a whole line across. I use double-sided adhesive. This is one from Altered Pages, and that's alteredpages.com, and it's a really thin one, as you can see. This double-sided adhesive from them comes in lots of different widths, but this one, as you see, is a really thin one. So I put the adhesive down, then I will pull off the protective cover of the adhesive, which would give me a whole line of adhesive across there, and then I can just start adding my dewdrops. I'm actually going to use the minis this time. Check out these little minis. I love the minis. And these are the circle ones. And I would just start adding them all the way across, giving me a really nice, cute border. Can you see how cute that's going to be right there? And I would just keep going across, and you can alternate colors, or you can continue on the same color, which is what I'm doing here, using, again, the new minis. The minis came out last year. If you haven't seen the minis, they're really cute. So look how cute that border would be if I can just continued all the way across and made that border. Okay, let me show you some other ways to adhere down dewdrops. Honestly, that's probably one of my favorites because I absolutely love the double-sided tape. But I'm also a huge fan of 3D crystal lacquer. I always joke if I was stranded on a desert island and was only allowed to take one adhesive, it would be the 3D crystal lacquer, because you can do so much with this, and it's one of the strongest adhesives I know out there. So I would take this one to the desert island with myself. And I am going to go ahead and grab some of the white ones this time. These are the actual diamonds, because dewdrops come in numerous different shapes. We have diamonds, we have the circles, and also large and small, and we also have the really cute little teardrops that I showed you earlier to make the heart. And the heart can be made of lots of different ideas. So I'm just grabbing the crystal lacquer here, and you only need a little tiny drop of the crystal lacquer because it's a very strong adhesive. And I am just adding the diamond dewdrops in the white here as I continue around to make myself a really pretty little star. because the diamonds make a great star for you. And crystal lacquer does dry completely clear, as most of you know, so it will give you a really nice, clear, pretty adhesive when you're done. And that would be how that one would turn out. Okay, now what about picking up these tiny little dewdrops? They can be really, really hard to pick up because they're kind of small. There's a couple companies that have some fun stuff out there. This one is from Scrap Perfect, and they're these little dots of, I don't want to say adhesive, but for lack of a better word, it's almost like adhesive. And it comes with this cute little container that has them in there. And if I can get the thing open, oh, there we go. You have these little adhesive little things right here. And I just grab one, put a little bit on the end of a stick, and you don't need the whole piece, just a little bit of it. And then that is a sticky little like nib for you, and it'll pick up your dewdrops perfectly. Also, I got this at Lifestyle Craft, also known as Quick Cuts, and it has a little pointy on one side, but on this side it has, sorry about that, it has a little nib that is specially designed to pick up sticky stuff too. It's kind of got a little, kind of hard to see, but little nib down there, and this will also go in and pick up dewdrops every single time for you. And then you could place them down really easily. So there's a couple little tricks on how to adhere down dewdrops. You can also use glue dots. Glue dots will also work. They're little dots of adhesive. And again, you would pick your dewdrop up, put it into the adhesive, and then peel that off and lay it down onto your project wherever you want it to adhere. So I hope those answers your questions on all the different dewdrops and what to do and how to adhere them down. If you have any more questions, let us know and join us at our blog, which is chatteringrobins.com.